Welcome back, guys, to Sparking Zero, man. As you can see by the title, today we are ranking my top 15 favorite ultimates in the game. I was going to do a top 10, but I actually reached like 25 that I like, and so we're going to limit it down to 15 with some honorable mentions. But before we get to that, guys, I just wanted to talk about the state of the game. I understand that right now the state of the game is actually pretty horrendous. Okay, not a lot of people are feeling Sparking Zero right now, but rightfully so. We have rage quitting, we have the tournament that just went on, bad mechanics, broken mechanics, busted mechanics, all different sort of things that I hope Bandai will address, and Bandai also will drop a patch for it soon that will correct some of these to bring some of the players back. Because let's be real, guys, we all love this game and we hate to see that this game would die this early. You know, we've seen a lot of the ultimates in the game, and the main thing that I really wanted to touch on in this video is that how unique and how good some of these ultimates look. You know, because honestly, we've all been using a bunch of characters, and I'm pretty sure we're all tired of seeing Kamehamehas all over the place, because almost every character has one. Not all, but we've seen them a lot, especially in ranked, because you know that the top players, they all have characters that have Kamehamehas, stuff like that. So I'm going to go over my top 15. Now, mind you guys, this is my list of my top 15, okay? This is not your list. So that means I don't want to hear nothing in the comments like, oh, you forgot this person, you forgot that person. You know what you can do? If you feel some type of way, drop down below which ultimates are your favorite. What do you guys think of my list? Do you think it's a valid list or what? Make sure you drop down below in the comments and let me know how you feel. Alright, but without further ado, let's take it to our first edition on the list. Alright, guys, kicking off our list at the number 15 spot, we have Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Alright, now, for anybody that knows me, y'all know I really love Super Saiyan 3. I love the transformation. I think it's really dope. And the reason why it's coming in at number 15 spot is mainly because it works on giant characters, okay? This is one of the only ults in the game. I think Tapion is the other character, but this is one of the only ults in the game that can actually work on giants, as you can see in the footage. So therefore, this coming in at number 15 spot simply due to Super Saiyan 3 and it also being an ultimate that you can hit on giants. With our next entry, guys, followed up with that, we also have another Goku. Now, I promise you guys, it won't be the Goku show. Coming up in our 14th spot, guys, we have Super Saiyan 1 Goku Super. Alright? Now, I love this ultimate. I think it's clean, and it's also a flashback to Battle of the Gods, and I think they did this one pretty well. It's nice to see this animated. You know, it's different from the instant transmission Kamehameha, which I still think is a nice ult, but it doesn't really have much of the animation. It just teleports and then, you know, hits you with the beam and shoots you up in the air. A regular Kamehameha, to be honest. But this one kind of gives it that extra flair, but I can't put it any higher because at the end of the day, guys, it is a Kamehameha. Coming in at our number 13 spot is somebody you guys will never expect. It is Zarbon. Transformed Zarbon, to be more specific. Zarbon's ultimate is actually cool because if you remember in the show, he did this move on Vegeta, but they added a little extra flair to it too, and I really enjoy that move. I love that move where he slaps him around, throws him up, and then he hits him with the primary Lotus. I think it's actually pretty cool, and I think it looks very good. I think it was a well done execution. I don't see a way they could have bettered that. But it is Zarbon, so we can only put it on, you know, this far up. But at our number 12 spot, it's his left-hand man, and that is Dodoria. The main reason why I really like this ult is simply because we switched the POV camera to shooting from Dodoria's hands. That actually looks really cool, and I think that's a great detail to put on a character. And it's such an underrated feature that they only put on this character, really. We don't really see this on many other characters where we get to see their POV from them shooting a blast, and I think they should really incorporate that with more DLC characters when they drop them. Alright? Coming in at number 11, alright, is Kid Gohan. I love this, and I wish I could have ranked it a little bit higher, but the rest are just too great. Kid Gohan, alright, you can feel his ultimate. You can feel his rage. I think it was perfectly executed, a one-to-one of the show, and I think it looks gorgeous. From his rage, from his hair, from the rage from him punching Frieza and the way that he threw him down and then he just spammed him with Ki Blast barrages. I think it was well done. Coming in at number 10, we have our first Vegeta entry. Alright, and it is Super Saiyan 1 Vegeta from the Buu Saga. Now, this ultimate right here, I just like it because it's really not a Final Flash or a Gallic Gun. I really like that it shows Vegeta's ferociousness. It shows him spamming with Ki Blast, and it shows a unique way of Vegeta using his Ki Blast that we don't really get to see that often, either in the anime or the game. And I like that they included that little detail, especially where he does his version of the Hell Zone grenade. I think it's done beautifully, and I think it's amazing. All right. Bringing up our number 9 spot, guess what? It's another Vegeta. That's right, we're showing Vegeta fans some love today, guys, all right? We have Super Saiyan 1 Vegeta. This form of Vegeta is absolutely cool. I love the super form of Vegeta. I love this costume. I love this outfit. I just like Super Vegeta. This ultimate of Super Saiyan Vegeta just looks so clean. The viciousness, I think they animated this game very well, and this shows a lot of it. Look at the way his hair sways, and then look at the way he's comboing, and then he finishes a blast that covers the screen, and it is so beautifully done. I love it. Alright, at the number 8 spot, we got his little kidling. Alright, we have Super Saiyan Trunks. Now, this is a classic right here. You can never go wrong with including this version of Trunks in the game. Alright, this ultimate right here is so gas. It doesn't matter if it's animated. It doesn't matter if it's put into a show. It doesn't matter if it's put into any game. It always looks amazing. So you got to put it here for nostalgia factors. Alright, followed up with that, we got another Trunks, okay? We have future Trunks. Now, I'm going to be honest. The main reason why I included this version and this ultimate in the game, simply because I cannot get that abridged moment out of my head when he just sat there and said, "Get out of my fucking timeline!" Like, you cannot tell me every time you see this scene you don't attribute that to Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Yeah. And I also think it was super clean. I've always actually liked this ult in any game that this Future Trunks had it in. I just thought it was so sweet. He beats you up, then spins you around. And I love the detail, how they zoom in on the face of the character when they're getting spun around. I think that was a nice little detail when it slowed down just to show like the person's anguished face. I think it's really well done. Followed up by Trunks, we have Super Saiyan Rose Goku. Alright. I like this. Oh, I love this character. I think this character is by far one of the higher tier characters that we have here. But the thing that kind of blows me and why I wish I could put this character a lot higher is the fact that I feel like they dropped the ball. Like, it's like they teased us with the scythe to only give us one slice. I think this ultimate would have been perfectly done had they done the scythe and then added in his clones, and then maybe they do a Kamehameha. I know a lot of people are going to probably say, but it's still a Kamehameha. Shut up. I don't care. It's the fact that the scythe came out. I think the scythe is what saves it. Okay? Had they done the scythe and done the clones coming out of it and slashing with more scythes, or either the clones coming out and they surrounding him with a Kamehameha, this would have been a perfect ultimate. But they really dropped it by ending it with a Kamehameha. It's kind of lame. It kind of takes away from the scythe, you know, if you catch my drift. And we don't really get to see the scythe that often in any of the other iterations of this character, so I really think they dropped the ball on that one. Pulling up at our number 5 spot, we have Kid Goku. Alright, we have the original Kid Goku. I love this ultimate. I love this ultimate. I said it from the time I saw it in the trailer. I thought this ultimate was so gas. And of course, the main attraction is the Ozaru Susanoo behind Goku. Oh, it's so clean and so animated. They did not have to snap this hard on it, but they did, and I'm so glad they did because it looks amazing. This is easily a top 5 ultimate, and if it's not in your top 5, something's probably wrong with you. You need to fix that. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. This need to be in your top 5. Look how clean it is, all right? All right. Now, bringing up our number 4 spot, all right, it's Broly. But not that Broly. We're talking about this Broly right here, okay? We're talking about Super Broly, all right? Super Broly is, I think, is well done. I feel like he's a very underrated character. I don't really get to see a lot of him online, obviously, for obvious reasons. We like them Broly key spammers with the Z Broly. But I love his ultimate. It's very simple, and it's a one-to-one with the Broly from the movie. Now, as you can see, Broly starts off with him punching, and it has the camera zooming behind. I don't know if you guys paid attention, but that's a one-to-one of the movie when he was punching Goku. Alright? And then the beauty about him is he has 2 different ultimates. You guys are probably like, what? What are you talking about? He has 2 different ultimates. Yes. Depending on if you're near a building or a wall, okay, his ultimate will go from him just punching you and flinging you throughout the air to him actually doing the face drag against the wall, shown here. I think that is a great and a nice detail. And it's details like that make me believe, yo, Bandai, you guys can do so much more with some of these characters, include so much more. But it's like some spots, on some parts and some characters, you gotta get a little lazy with. But that's okay. I'm still grateful for the game. I'm still grateful for all the characters that we got. Okay, but I just think that's a really cool detail, and that's why I had to put him in number 4. Not only does it look amazing, but he has 2 different unique ults that can work on anybody. Great. Now we're entering the top 3 characters. We're gonna put in a bunch of our honorable mentions. All right. Coming up in our honorable mentions, man, we have Trunks Super Saiyan Base. Honestly, this ultimate would have easily been in my top 15 had they just added a little bit more. All it is some punches and a nice cool slash with a goated pose at the end. Now, I won't lie. That pose is goated. Trunks looks cool as hell, but that's all it really is. Just a cool ult. Doesn't really do much. It doesn't add to the flashness, but the cool slash at the end really does sell it. If they would have added, you know, some key blasts or something, you know, fancy in the beginning, I would have easily put this in my top 15, but I can't. But the slash is nice. Next up, we have Android 17 and 18. Again, this is one of those classic ultimates that's in probably almost every Dragon Ball Z game that has the androids in it, but it still looks good. I love the brutality. I love the camera angle and how it goes behind to show them brutally beating on the character. And then for them to hit them with the finisher and then go up top and make it rain. I think this was beautifully animated, done. I wish that we could have got an up-to-date version with the 17 and 18 from Super, but nonetheless, I'm still happy with what we got. But unfortunately, because I can't put it in the top 15, all right? Also, we have my guy, one of my favorite characters that's done in games, Turles. Turles is so clean. Every game I played Turles, he is so clean. Xenoverse, clean. Sparking Zero, clean. Budokai Tenkaichi series, clean. All the games, clean. Dokkan, clean. Legends, clean. He's clean. Turles is clean. And I love his ultimate. Okay, I do wish they added a bit more, you know. I wish they changed up the angles, changed up the camera angles, did something special with him. But alas, we just got pretty much similar to what we always get, the same moveset. And I'm not necessarily mad at it, but it's not nothing to really get hype about, for me at least. Coming up with another honorable mention, Kefla Super Saiyan 2. Now, I really like this animation. I think it's really done, but I can't put it any higher because it's reused. It's being done between KO and Caulifla. And if you go to either one of the characters do the ultimate, it's the same thing. Just like Jace and Berta, which is they're also an honorable mention. Nothing unique about it, but it looks really cool, and I think it's animated really well. And I like to see the whole Rage KO come out in the animation. I think that's what really sells it for me, but that's why it only has to go in the honorable mention, guys. And now we're moving on to our top 3 ultimates in the game. Coming in at our number 3 spot, some of you guys should already know he was gonna make it into my number 3, but we have Hit. You cannot tell me this ult is not one of the cleanest, best looking ults in the entire game. Let's be honest. Look at me and tell me that it's not. Exactly. He would be in your top 10 as well. He should be in your top 5 as well. But Hit is so clean with it. Like, just from the color palette, just the way that he executes, the way he hits, and then at the end, the crispy pose with the hands in the pocket. It don't get no better than that. Plus, I love the sound effects. Let's just listen to it for a sec. Yeah, that is clean. Tell me that's not clean. That's clean. Exactly. Let's move on to our number 2 spot. Golden Frieza. Boom. Yo, the main reason why Golden Frieza ranks this high is because I wasn't expecting this from Golden Frieza. I did not expect Frieza to come with all this. This man came out with some combos, kick up, slam down, and then do you see the animation when he puts the hand on the back? I was not expecting this. Honestly, I was expecting like death beams, the rain from the cage, like when he was fighting Dispo. I was expecting some finger beams, or maybe even a death ball or something. I was not expecting all this, and I love how they did it. The only thing that takes away from this ultimate being number 1 is that it doesn't destroy the arena. Or maybe I haven't got it, because whenever I fought on Namek with it, it's never really destroyed it, and I think that is a miss. I think that's a miss from Bandai. You guys should have included him actually destroying the planet on Namek when he does that ultimate. Alas, our number 1 spot is none other than Mr. Satan. Nah, I'm just playing. Guys, it is Jiren. Not this Jiren. This Jiren. I love the ultimate. First of all, let's just start off, bro. He comes in with the fisticuffs. Then it switches POV to him throwing you with a flurry of fisticuffs. Okay? Then it switches to him going there, hitting you with a beam that captures you in it, and it looks so clean with him sitting there holding the blast in his hand while he goes to target, and then he charges it up to cause an explosion, and it just looks amazing, similar to Frieza's. All right, but guys, these are my top 15 characters, and this is my top 15 favorite ults in Sparking Zero. You guys comment down below, let me know which one is your favorite. Alright, what are your favorite ultimates in the game? And what ultimates do you guys want to see added to the game? Alright, this has been Byron B Gaming, and I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more Dragon Ball and just gaming content in general. If you guys are sticking with me through my Wukong series, make sure you guys go like and comment on the most recent video too, man, and we'll be back. The next video that's coming out, I'm still working on the Vegeta video for ranked, but you guys know why ranked kind of sucks right now. So until next time, guys,